Have you ever felt that sense of unworthiness? That you don't feel that you are qualified to do what is expected of you or what you could possibly do? In psychology, they call this term imposter syndrome. And there are many different derivatives of the term imposter syndrome. It may also be clouded as the fear of success. Just what it feels like, it's this overwhelming sense of that you are not worthy of the achievements, the outside, external, tangible achievements that have been given to you. This could be forms of qualifications, expectations, job positions, titles. I have found in my history that this problem has really affected my life. I've spent countless amount of years, and that's a lot of time, having this term of imposter syndrome stop me. I feel that when I make something, people are not going to like it. It's not going to be that good. People say that, yes, you can do it, but deep down, there's a part of me saying, I feel like a fraud. That's the feeling of imposter syndrome. It can really hinder your potential in life. What I want to teach you in this lesson are 3 ways that you can possibly work your way around and hopefully not let imposter syndrome hinder your potential in life. Now, in no particular order, I'll start off with the 3. The first one is understand that imperfection is normal. There is no such thing in the world that is perfect. Everything has a light side and a dark side. It's about being optimistic about what you can do. The expectations need to be looked at realistically. Have you performed this task before? And have you succeeded? Are the sort of questions that you should be asking yourself. And understand, number 2, that mistakes will happen. Mistakes inevitably happen in life. People are not perfect. Things go wrong. Things go out of your control that you have no effect over. And I believe when it comes to the first one, you may look at what was imperfect, and you will realize through reflection, there are things that you just cannot control. And another way to put term of things you can't control is the word uncertainty. And uncertainty naturally brings out fear. So everyone is scared. It is normal to be afraid. So the best way to tackle number 2, mistakes will happen, is preparation. Prepare to the best of your ability. You are preparing all the things that you can control to the best of your ability. Make sure everything is set. Make sure that you can have everything you can in its place. Make sure you spend the time to consider possible things that could go wrong. Work out plans on how to handle situations and have contingencies to what you can probably consider the worst case scenarios. Preparation is the best antidote for number 2. And lastly, the 3rd, if a mistake does happen, no. When a mistake happens, you will learn and you will grow from that mistake. And what that is termed as is wisdom. Wisdom is only experience plus knowledge plus experience. And you may share that to somebody else, and there's value in itself in sharing and teaching it to somebody else. So you can ask yourself a question, a reflective question after you have made a mistake. From this experience, I have learned, and then you fill in the blanks. You can pass that on as wisdom, and that will be valuable for someone else. Consider the people who are following your path, who are 3 to 4 steps behind you. You know that they can make it, and you know the wisdom that you can possibly pass on could help them avert the problem that you faced, and that will be value to them. And it will be inevitable because they are imperfect themselves. They will make their own mistakes, and that's how we as humans grow. We evolve. Remember, imperfection is normal. No one is perfect. Mistakes will happen, so prepare to the best of your ability. Prepare to the best at everything you can control, and work out some contingencies to the things you cannot. And lastly, when the mistakes do happen, you will learn and grow and turn them into wisdom. Ask yourself, from this experience, what have I learned? Thank you, friends. I hope that you found this video helpful. It's what I try to consider when I tackle through imposter syndrome, and it still happens to this day. But by having these tools, you can have a more realistic outlook to your life, and then you can live out your potential. Till then, I hope that you follow my content. If you feel that this is very useful for yourself, share it to someone who you think that can value from this sort of stuff. My idea is to build this community as far as I can, and I want to teach you and pass you on this wisdom as much as possible. Friends, take care, all the best to your decisions and the potential that you want to give out to this world.